about it. Like how they know we ain't talking, that ain't their business. Know when we fussing and fighting, you tell your friends them. But if you wondering if I love you, yes I do. But if you wondering if I need you, yes I do.
What's up, Susie family? It's your girl Tata, and I'm back again with another video. Before we get into this video, what was that? Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description down below. And yeah, woo. Anyways, so obviously we're here to talk about, you see, imaginary. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all, the movie, like, it wasn't scary. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all the rundown at first. Okay, it's about this woman. She's marries a guy, right? And I wasn't really paying attention. I don't remember how they was living in his place, where I guess where because he used to have a wife, but he had 2 kids, and they somehow, I guess, the mom, I don't know if she was on drugs or if she was like out of it, like whatever, she had some issues or whatever. She moved into a house with her, she went back to her childhood home. She doesn't like remember why she left. Like her dad was in like a convalescent home, and her mom had passed of cancer, right? So her husband and his 2 kids move into the house, right? The youngest daughter finds a bear in the basement, which comes to find out the bear, the stepmom could see the bear and the little girl could see the bear, but it's all up in the imagination, right? Because it's called imaginary. So no one sees the bear but the little girl and the stepmom. So when the little girl started being weird, the bear had her, he's demonic or scary or whatever, so he has her start doing a whole bunch of weird stuff. So they get a therapist. The dad go out of town, and so she gets the therapist. I guess they had already had a therapist because, the trauma that their mom put them through or whatever. So the little girl, she start tripping in a thing. She like talking to the bear back and forth. At first, she's like, "Can the bear come in such and such? Can the bear come?" So the therapist like, "Yeah, you can bring the bear in." She brings the bear in. We see the bear. We don't know that nobody can see the bear yet. So we see the bear. She sits the bear down. She's talking to the bear. She's arguing. She starts arguing with the bear because she don't like what the bear is telling her to do, like, weird stuff. So she's like, "I don't want to be your friend anymore." And like the bear starts saying like stuff, and she turns around. It's her voice though, but it's her voice like kind of scary. She turns around and to the therapist like sad, but the bear's still talking in her voice. So then the therapist goes to the stepmom and like, does she know how she's been being a ventriloquist? Because like her mouth is not moving, but we hear her voice, and we're not knowing that she don't see the bear yet. And then the stepmom goes, "But yeah, did she take the bear aside there?" She was like, "What bear? There's no bear." She shows her the video. She's like, "It's no bear." And the stepmom, she like tripping out like, "I see the bear." And like they're like going back of all the times in the movie where she had the bear and she really didn't. She was just like holding it like this, like she had it, or picking it up, but really picking up nothing because it's imaginary. So I'm sorry, I have allergies, really bad allergies, and out here it's not really good right now. So that happened. That's when she figured out something is weird. And then it's like a neighbor. The neighbor's like, "Oh, I used to babysit you," and she was outside while they was sending the dad off. Like, this is before all that, but sending the dad off, and the neighbor was trying to talk to her like, "Oh, I used to babysit you, and like the last time I seen you, like some weird stuff was going on, and blah 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 blah." It's just like she don't really. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I have really bad allergies, like I said. Like, she really don't know why she left the house. She don't remember basically like all the stuff that happened. But the neighbor was like, I remember something happened, and then you left, and I never seen you again, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward all that, they finally, the bear, she disappeared. Like, but her dad, the reason why he's in the home or whatever, he, like, turned blind because he, like, looked the monster in the eyes, and he saved his daughter from this little room. Like, they painted anything blue and it makes a door, and then it goes into the room. What is it called? Y'all know what it's called? Like another dimension, like where the evil spirit is from. And the dad saved his daughter from there, but when he came out, he looked the monster like right in his eyes, so like he turned like blind, and like he like couldn't remember nothing and stuff like that. So that's why he was where she had, like, she's figuring out like, oh, this is what, you know, happened. This is how we're figuring it out in the movie. Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm not really think I'm going step by step, but like that's like what happened. So anyway, the bear, I guess he takes the little girl to the other dimension or whatever, and then the stepmom goes there, and the neighbor, the lady, goes there, and then the stepdaughter, the oldest stepdaughter, she was 15, the other little girl was like 7, 8. The oldest daughter goes in there too, and then like they get inside the door, and then like the stepdaughter, she puts like some scissors so to hold the door open, and then they like walking and looking around, and then the neighbor, she moves the scissors, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, we're gonna be trapped here, and it's like, she's like, he promised me that if I bring you guys here, or if I come here with you guys, like everything will be great, like everything, because I guess there is some imagination, so you have everything you wanted. Boom, they kill her right out the back. I don't know what was her point. I guess he just used her to lure her there, because at the end of the day, it was the little girl was a distraction to get the stepmom there, because he was upset that she left him and he wanted her back. So all that was, you know, for that. He didn't really want the little girl. He wanted her. So they find the little girl. She sees that the stuff is evil, but she has everything she wants. She wants to stay. Of course, she's a kid, but then she's like, oh, no, this is... So they find the stepmom. She finds like a whole bunch of blue everything, put it on the wall, so it makes a door. They go back to their home, but the stepmom is trapped, but she doesn't know that she's trapped, because she wakes up, because it seems like she got out. That's what we're watching in the movie. It seems like she got out, and then she goes to visit her dad, and she was a writer and a painter. So she was reading a book to her dad, and then her husband and the two girls are standing right there, and it was just like, oh, thank you for da-da-da-da, and da-da-da, and the little girl called her mom, and she was like, the little girl had a burn on her arm, and she held her hand out and lifted the little girl's shirt, and the burn was gone. She was like, I'm still here. And so, like, went through all this, da-da-da-da-da-da, but somehow the 15-year-old, she got back through the door and grabbed the stepmom. They got up out of there. She was looking the monster in her eyes, so she would have ended up like her dad. She was looking the monster in his eyes, and then I think the sister ended up looking at it too. When she was telling them, don't look at it, but then they both ended up looking at it. So the little girl, I don't know where the gas came from. I don't know, I guess it was in the room or whatever. But the little girl, she got a match and threw the match on the ground, and it went to, you know, when you put like a line of gasoline and you lit it and it goes, and it went to the monster. Oh my God, he got caught on fire. They got up, they ran out the house caught on fire, everything's great, woo, the monster is gone. And the way that I explained it is like just like how the movie was. Like, what is this? Like, I get a movie 2. I would never watch that movie again. It wasn't like, it was a, I don't know, like, I feel like it was a good concept, but I feel like the actors and the storyline, it just wasn't it. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. It didn't make the cut for me. And Braylon didn't like it either. We watched it. I think my dog didn't even like it. She was asleep the whole time. She never even picked up her head. So the movie was trash. I'm glad we didn't go to the movies to see it. We wasn't gonna go to the movies to see it. It was terrible. I give the movie a 2. You can watch it for yourself if you think that sounds interesting. I didn't know what the movie was about. I just knew Braylon wanted to watch it, and it was a scary movie. And I seen it actually when it was previewing on it's a bee. I seen when it was previewing. Sorry, it's a bee over there. a wasp actually. When it was, that's my cue to go. I seen when it was previewing, I was like, oh, maybe that was a good movie because it's, you know, imaginary with the bear and all this stuff. But it wasn't. So that's my take on it. That's my review. I give it a 2. I wouldn't watch it. But if you would like to, if you like stuff like that, maybe you like it, maybe, you know, I'm wrong. So, but that's it in this video. Oh, I gotta get back to work. That's the end of this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. And yeah, Vlogtober, we in this thing. Doing videos every day for all this month. So, yeah, so in this video, you guys can do with another for you guys next time. Peace.
You know I love you. I was talking to Tay Tay.